to this game below it, pretty much. I already know what game this is, pretty much. Just a game that I've been basically jumping on and talking about, pretty much. So wheels about to fall off on this game. This thing was like, it was worth it. This 007 game was actually worth it, pretty much. I am not playing this game to let y'all basically understand this. I'll probably play it as soon as I basically finish recording this video. To basically talk about some things, but at the same time, I'm just basically just want to talk about it. Just want to talk for real. Um, we are now in the era of basic games, basically being cost 80 or $100 pretty much, and people need to understand that. It's really difficult. Good. Excuse me. I had to yarn. Sorry, I had to yarn. These games are basically now worth 80 or something dollars pretty much now, pretty much, right? And some of us need to get used to the price. Probably you can't afford the games that basically worth 80 something dollars. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. If you can't afford the game that you basically you've been looking at, you want to basically play, pretty much, it's okay because hey, some people don't have that money to basically get to that amount, pretty much. Including the new GTA game is ready to drop pretty much in November, the 19th, pretty much, and people are already talking about it. You got people talking about that, talking about the graphics and all this and that, pretty much. But at the same time, one question you gotta ask yourself: are you going to be able to? God damn, still trying to shake that, trying to shake up. No, I'm trying to shake. I'm waking up, pretty much. Excuse me. But yeah, my biggest question is: are you going to be able and ready? I mean, are you going to be able to enjoy GTA when it comes out? Pretty much, are you going to enjoy the game? Pretty much, for all the stuff they've been talking about. Pretty much. Well, me, I told myself that I'm basically going to get the standard edition version of the game. Pretty much, I don't care if I basically have to wait to play the goddamn game. I'm going to have to wait to play the game, regardless. I don't care. It doesn't bother me to spend $80 instead of spending 100 and something dollars, pretty much, instead of waiting for some special bullshit, when I know for real they probably, when later on in the future, they probably gonna drop the price on that shit and shit gonna go down. So I'm just basically at that mind state right now, because it's like, at this point, I'm not. I never been a person that spent $100 on a video game. I'm sorry, I've just never been that person. Pretty much just to play it early or whatever the case may be. I'm not that person. I'm just not. I mean, people, yeah, I don't judge you if you go out there and buy the game for whatever reason for $100. Go ahead, right? Go ahead. But I know myself that I'm not spending $100 on a video game that I'm basically gonna stop playing, pretty much, at a certain point, in a certain what's name, and try to play something else. I'm not doing that to myself. I already know my limits on video games, especially GTA, because GTA don't last that long with me. Once I beat the campaign, if online started getting bullshit, I stop playing online, pretty much. So, especially, I feel like when GTA, basically when Grand Theft Auto, let me say it like this because people get butthurt for you saying GTA for some reason. When Grand Theft Auto basically has like this thing with the online thing, and then they start adding stuff that basically don't make any goddamn sense. Sometimes it just sucks the life out of the game, pretty much. And then pretty much it become the game that I basically just run around and do missions just to get money, pretty much. And then they start messing with the money on the missions, where you basically don't get the amount that you usually get, and then you basically gotta, it just become a clusterfuck after that, pretty much. And I don't want to deal with that, because I feel like that's what GTA is going to do, what they whole idea of missions and stuff like that online. But it's fine. uh Excuse me, long story short, make it even shorter. pretty much. I can't wait till Wolverine game come out. Everybody talking about GTA and all this other shit. It's other games coming out. God of War, what's the name? We got the Heaven game, pretty much. It's the fighting, you got a lot of games that's coming out pretty much. GTA is not gonna be the game that pretty much gonna make everybody stop everything or whatever they keep on saying about that shit. It's annoying. It's getting annoying at this point because everybody been saying this shit. Oh yeah, once GTA 8 come out, it's gonna basically make all games all not what's the name. People are still gonna be playing the same fucking games. It's just gonna be people playing GTA more than playing what's the name. It's gonna be people playing other games pretty much. And I noticed this. It's like when people talk about the Grand Theft Auto game or GTA or whatever the fuck you want to call that fucking game, pretty much. People basically overhype shit, and I've been saying it like when you hype a game up, pretty much. It's some people don't even give a fuck about no damn Grand Theft Auto, pretty much. They don't play it, pretty much. Let alone basically worry about like what's the name when it come out, pretty much. And it's like everybody, most of the people I've been hearing this thing, been talking about it, but it's like, Grand Theft Auto been Grand Theft Auto for a long time, and then they basically decided to basically combine Grand Theft Auto with Red Dead Redemption, like a little bit of this, like the gameplay wise, they decided to mix in Red Dead Redemption, and I don't know who in the hell would say, yo, Red Dead Redemption was too realistic. That's why people didn't like it. Who didn't like it? Who didn't like Red Dead Redemption? That's my biggest question. Who didn't like Red Dead Redemption? Who are you talking about? It was too realistic. That's why people didn't like it. I love Red Dead Redemption. I don't understand this hate for realistic stuff. It was saying wrestling games are doing it, even though sometimes realistic stuff in wrestling games don't really work as well, but sometimes they look good. But it's like you want a little bit of realistic into video games. You kind of do. Like with shooting games and with me, it's basically either shooting games or wrestling games. I love the realistic stuff, but I love a little bit arcadey-ish too stuff too to mix in with it pretty much. So I don't mind it being realistic. But a little bit of arcadey stuff like the little what's the name, the slams and the sound effects of the slams, they sound all cartoonish or not cartoonish, but powerful and all that stuff. Like this sound like it's basically doing some damage type shit. Like, and I think that's the route that WWE 2K is doing, pretty much. Now I wish they basically scribe. I mean the like go on pushed it to basically when it comes to like the wrestling and stuff like that. Basically go past the limit of basically trying to make it look play for like a wrestling game, a real arcadey-ish, realistic-ish game, pretty much, and combine it and combine it in a way that basically make the game feel fun to play for them. And that's all I feel like WWE 2K games need to do. When it comes to games that people are, well, some people are weirdly saying that they don't like the realistic stuff on on Grand Theft Auto or whatever the case may be. I think it's cool. I was saying, I didn't like. So it's a mixed bag with the Grand Theft Auto series, pretty much. Cause Grand Theft Auto 4 was a little bit goofy, but a little bit grounded at the same damn time with the vehicles and the fighting. The fighting was like a little bit grounded, a little bit. The vehicles was a little bit okay. Grand Theft Auto 5 was a little bit cartoonish. I'm not gonna bullshit you with the fighting. The fighting was just goofy. The fighting was super goofy. You can hit somebody one time, or no, the fighting mechanics on GTA 5 was bad. Was really bad when it came to multiplayer. It's like they didn't basically know how to make the fighting look more cleaner than what it would look like, pretty much. and that's one thing I've noticed pretty much. But I think if they basically get the same similar system like Red Dead Redemption, pretty much with the fighting system, I think it's gonna work. So I think it's gonna work well, pretty much. And hopefully you get to grapple and you get to grab or tackle or something like that, because that's something that you actually can do in real life. And it's like that'd be cool if you can actually do that in Grand Theft Auto. You can tackle somebody. That'd be the first time you ever can do that in a video game. But I'm hoping they have that in the game. That's all I'm hoping for, pretty much. I love all the physics on all the physics based stuff that you can do in Red Dead Redemption, pretty much. And it's basically, I think it's gonna be a plus, even basically for an updated game like Grand Theft Auto. I think if they add that stuff and I even said it, that hair growth thing that Red Dead Redemption had in their game, that's the dopest. That's pretty cool to basically see your character grow his hair out, pretty much something that you actually do in real life. To um like stuff that's basically on Red Dead Redemption, that basically Red Dead Redemption actually killed it, pretty much. That some people are saying, yeah, I don't like the realistic stuff. I do. I don't know what's up with people saying that shit. It's weird. It's weird, very much. It's weird. Yeah, realism. That's why Red Dead Redemption wasn't really a good game. I don't know who told you that. It's a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game. Red Dead Redemption 2 was a pretty good game, very much. Better than the first one. Better than the first version of the game, pretty much. Better than Red Dead Revolver. I mean, what's the name? Revolver joints. Better than that, very much. They killed it on that game. To sit there and say the realistic stuff, that's why the game suffered. I don't know what people are talking about. I don't get it. Pretty much, you got people bashing fucking Grand Theft Auto before the game even come out. Pretty much because you're seeing a beta version of a game, or you're seeing test footage of a game. It's not fully developed, and you basically got your opinion on the goddamn game, or you saying the graphics not up to par. I don't know what fucking glasses you got. But you need to fix those bitches, because those bitches are fucking like, I don't know, beyond prepared. For some reason, they need to be prepared, because I don't know what people are saying. They saying this game is, graphics wise, it looks bad and all that stuff. I'm saying this game is great, man. I don't have no problem. I don't basically like what's the name. Some people basically like the motion blur and all that stuff, pretty much, and it's okay if you don't like the motion blur and all that stuff, because it sometimes gets annoying, which I understand that. But they put it in games nowadays, and there's nothing else we can do but turn it off. That's it. That's all we can do is turn it off. So you just gotta take it whatever it is, pretty much, man. Motion blur is gonna be in these games, pretty much, to try to make the games look more realistic. I think they're gonna find something to improve it, to make it look crazy good, to make it look like, damn, what's the name? I really played a game that actually looked closer towards what they are basically trying to reach into the realistic shit, very much. Say the old games basically are beating the new games. Yes and no. I'm gonna say yes on it. The old games are basically beating the new games, because the new games are basically have this mind frame of money over fun, and money over fun is not fun. So you switch it around, and basically old games was basically back in the day you could have fun playing those games, pretty much, because it's a grind. It was a grind base instead of a money based game, and it's like, to a point, you kind of you want a game that you can grind and beat and basically go back over and play it again, pretty much. Some of the games that have been coming out lately have been a downgrade of what I look into again when I'm looking for in games, pretty much, because with this game I can actually go back and play it again, pretty much, without worrying about spending money on shit, pretty much. Some of the stuff that I've seen that you have to buy, it's mediocre to me, pretty much, but I want to have fun playing this game, and I had fun playing this game. It was a decent storyline. It wasn't the best storyline. It was a decent storyline. Let me say it like that. It was a decent storyline. For people who basically are judging this game and saying what's name, it was a starting point for a 007 game, and it was goated. It was goated in the storyline, storytelling. It was telling the story, which it should did, which it did a hell of a good job. Let me say that it did a hell of a good job. Out of everything else in this game, I wish I had more. I do. I really do. I wish I had more. Very much. I think more likely we're probably, and don't quote me, I don't know, maybe can I say maybe next installment we get a 007 with a mode of like a multiplayer mode, team deathmatch, agent uh battle royale type of style. I mean, you gotta basically think. You gotta put this in your mind when it comes to a 007 game, pretty much. What is 007 is about? Him basically hunting down other agents that basically, went rogue and shit. Battle Royale can set the base, set the ground for what's name. Even though some people are basically a little bit over Battle Royale modes, but it makes sense for a 007 to have a Battle Royale mode, pretty much. Especially with the mechanics you got in this game. If they can basically work it in a way to make it balance with the multiplayer, pretty much the fight mechanics. If they can make this game as exactly how they did with the single player and basically balance it out with the fight mechanics, and you actually can fight pretty much, and you can block and parry and all that stuff, it'd be dope as hell to switch to your gun to basically withstand in a multiplayer mode. That's what I thought they was gonna do with Uncharted, but they didn't do that with Uncharted. Here's your chance to see if you can do that multiplayer type of style of gunplay to fight, gunplay to fighting, to basically, if somebody trying to shoot you and you're close enough to basically knock the gun out their hand, or what's the name, y'all both can be fighting for the gun or something like that. Like, I would love to see that in a multiplayer game. Like, ideas like that, pushed to the limit. To you're basically somebody trying to basically beam or trying to light you up with a gun, and they run out of ammo. Time for the fist. Time. Let's go. Let's go. Like, yeah, like you want that. Like, that's something like in an action movie that you see in the action movies so much. It'd be dope as hell if they put it in a game in like a good way, not a bad way, but a good way. If they could work that out, be an awesome idea for them to do. I always want to see that in shooting games, pretty much. Like, you run out of bullets and you can basically switch to your hands. Top tier game. Top tier game. You can basically do the same thing as you do. You can basically throw them off the cliff. You can basically throw them off, pretty much. If they have enough stamina, they can basically hang on the cliff for like a little bit, but they gotta hurry up and get back up. If the other person basically see them hanging on the cliff, they can basically like kick them or basically try to. I don't know. I'm trying to think of ideas to basically make sense for, like, if a person got stamina pretty much and a person was thing, they could have like a strength battle, like a strength battle or something like that. If they're your teammate, they can pull you up from the cliff pretty much from you basically what's name, but they gotta hurry up because it's like a time. It's like I say like a mini game or no, a time limit or something like that. Like, stuff like that would make it cool pretty much. Have a battle royale where you basically team up with other people, or basically try to change it up to the formula of a domination-ish, like battle royale, where you basically gotta do missions and find stuff, find clues. Keep it separated from the main storyline, and do their own, basically be their own type of thing. Pretty much, like, multiplayer can be their own type of thing. The campaign can be in a whole different type of world. I mean, a whole different storyline. Pretty much, I think they'd be fine. I feel like with Call of Duty, they doing too much with the storyline. They trying to add it with the battle royale and all that stuff, the DMZ and all that shit. And I hate it. I fucking can't stand that shit. I feel like James Bond can basically push it and do their own little thing with the gadgets the gear, pretty much. This is the first ever James Bond game that actually feel like I'm actually James Bond. I literally feel like James Bond, pretty much. I mean, the route, the possibilities, ideas are through the roof when it comes to what they can do in the video games, and it's dope as shit. It's so dope. Pretty much, the ideas can basically push the limit. It's up to them. It's not up to me. It's up to them to basically make a game that's enjoyable. Pretty much. So hopefully we get that. Hopefully. But until then, I will see y'all peoples later. Be safe. God bless everybody. And y'all have a wonderful day. See y'all.